I got a scrap box today and it really did have pretty much everything in it. So this is a little bundle of bandages. There are 16 bandages here. You really couldn't do anything with these. But I am thinking about doing what somebody else did, taking the leg of a pair of jeans that I no longer wear, sew up the ends, stuff it with scraps and turn it into a snake draft excluder. So these in fact have got a great use and they have a home. So they're going back in the box and not unhappy with them, to be honest. There wasn't an awful lot of that. I got a velvet cat tail, a very long velvet cat tail. If you were making a Halloween outfit, it's exactly what you need. And I got a brown cat tail as well, in case you want to make a brown cat costume. So again, not a problem. And then I got scrunchies. So I've got quite a lot of scrunchies. In fact, there are 23 potential scrunchies here. You might get more than one out of a piece. I mean, to be honest, some of these are really too small for scrunchies. They'll probably end up in the other pile as well. There's lots of little bits of chiffon in here. I'm not very keen on chiffon. But again, you know, in this great big box that I got, that's not really a problem. They're fine. Fine. It also gives you a chance to see what the different fabrics are like. So you might see something in a scrap box and think, oh, that's really nice, I'll buy some of it. And I also got a few purses or bookmarks, little pieces of canvas here, and a little piece of brushed cotton, and if nothing else, chopped up and shoved in the leg of the jeans. Next we've got the chiffon pile. I really don't like chiffon. Really don't like chiffon. I don't know what to do with it. But I'm sure I can find somebody who'd like it. So there's this bottle green piece, sort of brownie. That one there is a big piece. So these chiffon pieces are, I've actually measured everything. I've got a 40, a 25, this is 1 metre, got 27, 45, 40, 40 and 41. So they're all fairly big pieces. And there's nothing wrong with them if you like chiffon, but I don't. Not sure what I would do with them. I mean, I think they're probably big enough to make into scarves if you wanted to make chiffon scarves. And I have a friend who will probably turn those into chiffon scarves because I'm definitely not going to do that. So next we've got some cotton lycra or cotton jersey or French terry. In fact, this one is French terry. And this one is, I think this was the one that was 47 centimetres. It's purple, and yeah, you could do something with that. There's a black piece, again French terry, and that one was 25. Another little piece, no, that, I'll come back to that one. Another piece of French terry, the pink one was 40 centimetres, and the sort of slightly off white was 47. So good sized pieces, very useful, and I'm very happy with those. That other piece that I had there was actually brushed cotton. This is brushed cotton, and this is also brushed cotton, and they're really cute. I like this. They are 25 and 26 centimetres. So big enough to make something for small people. And I've just had a new granddaughter, so I'm sure I could make something for her with those. This is, I think it's Suede Effect Scuba, and I would never have bought this until I saw it, and now I think I might actually buy it. Although I don't know, there's a lot of stretch going across it, none up and down. This one is dusky pink, it's lovely, and there's about 20 centimetres of that one, and then this one's grey, and there's 30 centimetres of that one. And then I got a piece of this weird and wonderful stuff. I've no idea what it is. It has some stretch across, but no stretch top to bottom. And there's 35 centimetres of that glorious thing that will turn into some strange object eventually. I might even make some of those owls with it. I'll have to have a think about that. Some pieces of satin, 20 centimetres of the lilac, 30 centimetres of the navy, and 50 centimetres of the orange. So again, good size pieces that they're useful, you can do things with that, bag linings, all sorts. There's a couple of pieces of toweling. The grey toweling is 14 centimetres and the white one is 25. Those can be used for babies' bibs or for reusable face wipes, so very useful. Happy to have those too. And a couple of pieces of velvet. The pink is probably only big enough to actually make scrunchies, to be honest. It's 25 centimetres, and the black is 50 centimetres. Now, my daughter doesn't like velvet, so she wouldn't let me make anything for the girls with that, but I'm sure I will find somebody who has a use for a piece of velvet that size, because it's big enough to make something with. A couple of little pieces of netting. I got 35 centimetres of the blue and 57 of the pink. And then there's some needle cord. Got 1, 2, 3 pieces of the red starry one, and they were 20, 27 and 25 centimetres. The turquoise one is 45 centimetres, so nice and big. That will definitely make a dress for my granddaughter. And then there's this cream one, which again I'll be able to make her something with. There's 60 centimetres of that. So good size pieces there, nothing to complain about in that one. And hopefully this pile doesn't fall over. This is a piece of calico, which is 40 centimetres. These, I don't know if they're cotton or polycotton, to be honest, because I haven't had time to test them. But there's 23 centimetres, 36 centimetres, 39 centimetres. This grey has got a bit of a pattern to it. That's 22 centimetres. The floral, it might even be brushed cotton, the floral, to be honest. This little floral one here. I think that one was 25 centimetres. Again, I don't know if this might be Georgette, I don't know, could be cotton or polycotton, I haven't got a clue what this is. And it's a very odd shape, but the widest bit it's 25 centimetres, no 30 centimetres, but most of it is nowhere near that. this piece this might have been the 25 centimetre piece, but as you can see it's got a bit, I don't know if you can see that, a bit sewn on down the side there. I'm probably too close to the camera now. But it's actually got a piece, might be able to see it there. Oh, I'm rubbish, aren't I? Sorry. Can you see there's a join in it? I don't think you can. Take my word for it, it's got a join in it. Oh look, there you go. Just about to see it now. That goes all the way down. And then these are definitely polycotton. There's some Halloween skulls, piece of plain black, some Christmas snowflakes, Christmas puddings, pumpkin dinosaurs. Those were all 30 to 40 centimetres, so usable pieces. The unicorns was 75 centimetres. So there's plenty of fabric in this bundle. I know it's only £7. Now we've moved on to cotton canvas. So this is a small piece, a very small piece in fact. It's 17 centimetres. These again are sort of purses or bookmarks for a few of these. This one is 16 centimetres. The check one is also 16 centimetres. Little piece of green, I think was 15 centimetres. A lovely big piece of the cat one. The cat one is 41 centimetres, so there's definitely a bag there, and it's very cute. There was two pieces of this one. One was quite big. 20. Was this one 52? Hang on a minute. Just check that one. Now that one's 40, and the other was about 20. And the black spot one is the one that was 52. So again, there's bags in both of those. This one I got two little pieces of it. They're going to be purses or bookmarks. Again, a small piece of that to make a purse or something. Burgundy one. To be honest, if I had those fabrics already, those would make straps for them. So I might have a look and see if I've already got them in those colours and use them for straps. So that's the canvas pieces. Oh, they just fell on the floor. So now we moved on to waterproof. This is a piece of PUL and it's 50 centimetres. And then in this waterproof, I think this is the ripstop. Is it sort of crispy? I think this is ripstop. And I got a big purple piece of that, 68 centimetres, and a 47 in navy. And then I don't know what this is. It feels like rubber. It's very weird. But it literally just feels like rubber to me. So I've never seen it on the website. But there's 30 centimetres of whatever it is. I'd be grateful if anybody could tell me. Couple of pieces of the sort of fairly heavyweight denim, different colours. they're so thick. I don't know what I'd sew it then. I don't like sewing big, thick, heavy stuff. I don't like the feel of it. And then we move on to some polar fleece. This piece is, I think that one's 35 centimetres, and then I've got some smaller pieces, 20 and 50. That one's the 50, that one's 25. So that navy one, I've got 50 centimetres of that. So again, fairly big pieces that are perfectly usable. And then this is wool. This is a scarf without doing anything to it. You just have to finish off the edges so it doesn't fray. And that piece is 30 centimetres. But the best piece of the lot that would definitely cover the £7, in my opinion, is this piece of tartan fleece, which is 50 centimetres, and it's absolutely lovely. It's polar fleece. I love polar fleece. But again, you've got a scarf there without having to do anything to it. With polar fleece, you don't even have to finish the edges off. So I should be probably wearing this to work one of these days. So that was everything in my scrap box. I have to say I was thrilled to bits with it. Yes, there's some bits of very small stuff that you can't use, but there are a lot of good sized pieces there that I'm always happy to share with my friend. So that's it for the scrap box.